going to be installing a Holley Street HP race carburetor on this big block today. We're going to get rid of this Street Demon 625. Removing your old carburetor, pretty much straightforward. Just going to pop off your fuel line. Take these flange nuts off that hold down your carburetor. Then you're going to want to unhook all your linkage, your throttle cable, your cruise if you got it, and your kick down. Once you get all that off, the carburetor should just come right off. And most of you guys will know that, but for the ones that don't, here's your little tutorial. And there's nothing wrong with this carburetor. He just wanted to try a little something different. This is a carburetor that I gave him because he had this exact carburetor in a 750 and the engine just wasn't happy. It wasn't having it. Try not to catch your whole damn vehicle on fire, kind of like he just tried to do. Or if you want to, that's fine. Then all you're going to do is lift it off. You should just pop right off of there. Oh. I'm going to unbox this carburetor. He's had a hard on for one of these carburetors for quite a while. He's been wanting to get one. He just didn't like the price. He finally found this at the Holley store. Refurbished, which they probably just hit it with some carb cleaner and sent it on back out the door. But either way, he got a really good deal on it. So we're going to get this thing on here and see how he likes this carburetor. I really think he's kind of got a fetish with carburetors, to be honest. This is a 650 mechanical secondary. No choke. It's supposed to be the Street HP model. We're going to get this thrown on here. Get the fuel lines all buttoned back up. You can see the difference now they're sitting here side by side. This is more your traditional Holley style here. And this one here is basically your Elbrock style, Rochester. You can see these are built with what they call a goggle valve. You can see these butterflies are pretty small, pretty insignificant. See the butterflies on that. It's a lot different. A lot of difference. I don't know how they're only 25 CFM apart, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thrown on there. Well, maybe. Make sure you're going to want to make sure you put your gasket on. Then just reverse process. Put your flange nuts back on. Hook up all your linkage. And get your fuel lines hooked all back up. Once we get this all on here, we're going to fire it up. And we're going to tune it. And then we're going to go for a rip and see if there's any difference in feel, seat of the pants, your butt dyno, to see if this carburetor purchase was worth it or if it was just a big waste. Well, we got it all installed. Got all our throttle linkage figured back out from going from one style to the other style of carburetor. So we're going to try to fire it up for the first time here. impressive or straight out of the box. Looks like the fuel levels are about right in the sight glasses. Back one looks a little low. I don't know if y'all can see that. Now that we got it running, we're going to let it warm back up. We're going to tune this thing. Well, we got it on here. Got the fuel bowls adjusted. Got our mixture screws adjusted. Thing makes more vacuum with this carburetor. This one's got 4-corner mixture screw adjustment. And then right here, 4 little screws in these metering blocks. Basically the same process, you just screw them in until it runs rough and screw it out until the engine smooths out and kind of idles up. We'll get an air cleaner on this thing and we're going to go drive it and see if the butt dyno feels a little better. See how bad this thing coughs because we didn't tune the it looks like it runs pretty good. We haven't tuned the accelerator pumps yet, and it definitely didn't cough very bad, don't look like. So after being able to drive this thing, you still got a hard on for that Holley carburetor?
Not that much.
So seat of your pants, does it feel like it run better? Or?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
So there you have it, guys. Holley HP 650. Seat of your pants pretty much feels just like that Street Demon 625. So if you're trying to spend $550, $600 on this style carburetor, I would say just go pick you up a L Brock or a Street Demon for half the price. Because Street Demon, we picked that one up for, I believe it was $320, and basically they perform the same. Actually, Street Demon might perform a little better at lower RPMs.